Thank you for being here. This is so important, especially with those numbers. Tell us about Onduo and your mission.
Yeah, so Onduo is a company and we're completely focused on helping people with type 2 diabetes. We're a combination of care leads, coaches, doctors, and technology, and we have one goal and one mission, which is to help people live their best life and get people the best care they could get. I used to be an ER doc, and I used to see patients in my emergency room who had diabetes, and I saw the complications, and I said there has to be a better way.
Sure, absolutely. And Onduo offers so much when you sign up, and kind of walk us through everything that, unfortunately, if anyone is suffering out there, everything that they'll get in this kit.
Yeah, so one of the things we learned when we talk to people with diabetes is just the convenience and access is just such a burden. It takes up so much time, so much money, and they don't really know where to go for great expertise. Their doctor's awesome, but they could only see their doctor a couple times a year. So we really said we have to do three things. One is establish a phenomenal care team. So all of our members, and we call our user members, they get a coach who becomes basically a personal assistant, and they're surrounded.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's great. And they have access to our nutritionists, doctors, people who are educators. So you literally get a team formed around our members. And then you get tools. You get tools so you can manage your diabetes at home. And then the technology to really allow you to connect to our members, our coaches, and our doctors.
Okay, so this is the kit right here. My mother suffered from type 2 diabetes with complications from liver disease, and it was awful. I mean, it really is such a burden, and with these numbers so high, and being able to have a solution like this, it just sounds remarkable. And so all of these things come with this inside the kit.
Yeah, so one of the things our members told us is it just takes so much time and it's so inconvenient. So they said one of the things you could do for us is just bundle stuff and make it easier. And so one of our designers came up with a kit, and the beauty of it is it feels like a gift. It looks like something you'd buy in a store. And so we wanted to take something that was healthcare and technology, but make it really feel like something you would want to buy.
Sure.
And so what we did is we put together all the things you need to start off. So a glucose meter that you get for free with unlimited strips, as well as with some home kits. So it really becomes a really great convenient way, so you could test at home, but then more importantly is your care team knows exactly how you're doing, and we know how to personalize the solution for you.
Right, and they know that because you have an incredible app that keeps track of all the information, again, so that your doctors can keep tabs on what you're doing and your health.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell us, we're looking at the app right there.
Yeah, so one of the things that our app does is it really allows you to track lots of things, your step, your sugar, your mood. It then gives you insights to say, you know, on Wednesdays, you tend to be a little bit higher and you feel a little bit worse. And then the most important thing is then connects you to your coach or your assistant, who could then say, and here's a great solution how to get it back to where you could feel great.
Fantastic. And we have actually a wonderful testimonial from one of your patients who is actually using Onduo. Check it out.
It came on kind of suddenly to where that I started feeling really bad. And it was my surprise that they were telling me, oh, you've got diabetes complications. Well, then, lo and behold, they signed me up. And then from there, I mean, it was just one thing right after the other. It was the fastest response that I was getting in anything. It's just basically coming down to the point that you can't afford not to be on Onduo.
I love that. You can't afford not to do this. And let's talk about anybody signing up, qualifications. What do we need to know?
Yeah, so anybody with type 2 diabetes, they're eligible for the program. We'll eventually go to other conditions, but type 2 for now is the condition we're managing.
Okay, and it must be 18 years of age, and of course have the diagnosis, as he said, and a smartphone. And so let's talk about insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Georgia, if you don't have that, or talk about meeting the requirements.
Yeah. So in Georgia, we've partnered with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they've been a phenomenal partner. But we've also had such a warm welcome in this community, and it's National Diabetes Awareness Month.
Right.
So we thought we could do something better and do something more for our community.
Good.
So one of the things that we're doing is we're opening up for people who may or may not have this specific insurances we take. And so for the next month, we're going to be taking up to 1,000 people in Georgia, regardless of your insurance coverage.
Fantastic. That's the first 1,000 people who qualify and sign up before the end of the year will get Onduo at no cost. And you chose Georgia, again, because of that statistic, right? That one of the highest states.
Yeah, so two reasons. One, it's one of the highest states, but more importantly, this community has just absolutely embraced us. Anywhere from the partnerships we've created here to our members, their friends and families, we've just been welcomed in Georgia, and we want to be able to give back.
Well, it is a terrific service, and we so appreciate your time and making us more aware of it. And that is a tremendous offer. If you'd like more information or to sign up today, simply visit onduo.com/ATL. It's very important, that /ATL, or give them a call today at 1-833-HI-ONDUO.